Honey, I'm home.
Huh?
No, 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 no! That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for a misinterpretation of the facts. It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. What did I do again? The evidence and testimony we have seen and poisoned cup of coffee. No,
Objection!
you're wrong. Exactly, Phoenix. I saw. Oh no, is that the start of bum ass? Phoenixwright? Hello, I guess? I don't know what the fuck. I saw someone else there. A man. He is the real killer. Is that me?
Objection!
What is bro putting in bro's? Oh no. Okay, so this man may look like me, Phoenixwright,
Objection!
but that's Cardi B, not me. Oh hell no. Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps this case up, wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Oh hell no. I'm not guilty, I swear, bro. I am not spiking anyone's drink. I'm sure, bro. January 6th. It's been 3 months since Ron's shit. Well. Hello, people. We're back for some aceattorney 3 again. And well, it seems that this case we are the culprit. It's extremely funny because just 1 case ago we were the victims, and now, well, we're back to being the culprit, right, Maya? The start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. Maya, you know what? I believe you. I believe you because in the poster, in the preview for this episode, you were wearing a certain attire, and I think she's getting a job, bro. I'm so proud of you. You're 19 years old and you're gonna get your first job. Now you're gonna be able to pay the bills, right? Now you are going to take money out your pocket to give it to Pearl, right? It's not gonna come out of my pocket anymore, right?
Objection!
What? Come on, man. I bet it does, Maya. So, I've decided that our resolution should be... I saw nothing. I heard nothing either. Sure. Whatever, Maya. I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake. What is mistletoe cake? Never. You've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV. Or playing a board game. Gumshoe. Hey, pal. That's my property, dog. Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective. Likewise. Now listen up, right? I wanna... No. Not me, please, not me. Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal, you've got some explaining to do. Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective? A what? Well, here, have this. It's nothing much, but... Yay, thanks. Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat. Brother, again, this is my property and you're telling me to take a seat? Hey, what about Pearly? Oh my god. You haven't forgotten her present, have you? No, I mean, yes. I mean, no. Yo, bro. First we have Maya impersonating, Luke Amy with the Zvari. And now he's impersonating Ron with the, I mean, yes, but, actually, no. Are you doing this on purpose? I guess I'm busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year? You're funny, pal. Now, let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. Is that me? Is that me? It is me, Phoenix. Stop arguing. Stop objecting. What is it? Magazine? Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney writes trounced? Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? It's a report, pal. About you. Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. The ruling? What's the ruling? It's the decision at the end? Or who's gonna defend me? Oh, I'm probably gonna defend myself because this exists. Well, is Gumshoe here to arrest us? And don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from anyway? Oh, December of last year, which I guess makes it last month. Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December or any other month at that. Let me take my breath because this shit is taxing. So what do you think about... What do you think this is all about, Nick? If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. Which is... No way. You don't mean... You? A foe? A phony, Nick? This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one too. Magazine clipping added to the court record, huh? December 5th. Hold on, I don't quite get it. Says I was trounced and my client was found guilty. Let me get... Yup. Trounced meaning defeat heavily in a contest. Oh, so they beat my ass. And my client was found guilty. Who was I defending? I thought this was about me poisoning someone. So, what are you going to do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I going to do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant... Maya, please. My fault? How'd you figure that out? Because the phoenixwright is super famous now. Are we? Well, maybe only sort of. Yeah. See what happens when your hot shots start getting too full of yourselves? No, I don't see. You didn't do anything wrong. At least, not that I can remember. You better make this right. Yes, phoenixwright. Now! And that means taking the case back to court. Got it? Gumshoe, why are you even here to tell me about this? I don't get it. It's my identity that's getting... Okay, it's my identity being dragged in the mud. Are you that much of a super fan to defend me like this and my property again? Sounds like we've got our first case of the new year. Let's take away with gusto. I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict on this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned. I guess that means New Year's resolution is going to have to wait until next year. So you're taking the case, right? Good, I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. But Gumshoe, what are we getting into? After that, I'll go go back to the precinct. Type shit, bro. Forgot that the precinct is where he works at, right? It's not the detention center. I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenixwright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? Oh. No, I need to read it back, and I can't. I swear I don't remember already, but wasn't I found guilty of poisoning someone and not like guilty? What am I guilty of? No, on some real shit, am I just being guilty of being a bum? That's it? What sort of a guy would do that? I mean, when I think about it, maybe it's Godot trying to sabotage me, I guess? What do you mean? What do you go that low? I don't know. Oh, so you want... Then that is very interesting. Okay, so what I understand from all this bullshit is that we lost a case last month and our client went to jail. As I understand. And so now, Gumshoe wants us to take back the case and defend the dude again, so I guess we get him out of prison? Which is why, if we were to go to the detention center, our client's gonna be there. I mean, he was sent to jail last month. Okay, but what was he guilty of? Poisoning? Or was it us? Yeah, I'm still lost on that. Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual, or was it just me? What do you mean? I mean, it was really worked up, exactly. Like a guy who's just found out he's going to be a dad or something. That is a very specific example, Maya, but go on. Yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange. Maybe he realized, got strong feelings for you, Nick. Maya. See, I'm pretty sure the Fujoshis ain't like phoenixwright enough. The series, I meant. You're adding fuel to the fire? Hey, dog, do your thing. Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya. Well, if it wasn't nervous because of you, then maybe it's because of our new guilty client? Who's the client? Gumshoe only ever got worked up about... What's his name? What's his name? As if he's some kind of obscure character. No, goddamn. Edgeworth. January 6th, detention center visitors room. Who's the client? This is so nerve-wracking. Waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and found guilty. And got found guilty. Oh. Oh, does that mean that we were actually the culprit? The murderer? And that we...
Objection!
Got our client guilty instead of us? I'm so lost, bro. Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me. Oh no, it's someone screaming again. Who? Birdie. Maggie! How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? Maggie, how did... Oh... No. Okay, I guess this is the reason why. Gumshoe was worked up because this is Maggie. Okay, so I guess it kind of makes sense. The topic, Phoenix. The thing Maya said, he's worked up about being a dad or some bullshit like that. It'd be really funny if it actually happened, but hey. Okay, so again, when we saw the preview for this episode, I did see Birdie. Miss Birdie. So Maggie from the back. And she was indeed wearing this outfit. And Maya's wearing this outfit too. So are we going to investigate with Maya working there? That'd be funny. They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Well, you're not crying now, Maggie. Are you... Yes, I am. I totally am utterly let down. Are you... Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie, remember? Maggie Bird. Oh, Bird, not Bird. Maggie Bird. Oh. Did we defend her? I think we did. Maggie Bird. She's the policewoman. I defended that one time, yeah, when I forgot everything. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop, too. Maggie, I feel like your design's a bit different from last game. What are you doing here? Didn't I get you a quick... That was last year. Oh, sure, very funny. After that 5th grade defense job, you come in here and start making jokes? You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Tell her or ask her?
Objection!
Shut up. Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. Oh right, she's extremely unlucky. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. You cool, you cool, you cool, you cool. So how come you were dressed like that, Maggie? Last year, you looked so sharp in that police uniform. I was... I feel you. I feel you. I was fired after that, incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. You fake I don't give a fucker. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress! Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. Then you got into this mess straight away, right? Yeah, you can put it that way. This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. And it happened at Tribien. Sorry. But the restaurant is called... Tribien. Yes, it's a restaurant where a good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. Yeah, who's this guy and why does he have a scouter? There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then... Liking his drink, yeah. One of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just 1 sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked, I passed out. Type shit. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Did she? Not at all! I never even seen the guy before. Oh. She wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. The other man, the killer. You saw him, right? Of course. A good waitress must be attentive to the clientele. So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come? I guess it's my fault, isn't it? You tell me, Mr. Wright! I guess the answer to my question is my phone. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. Oh shit. I don't like this one bit. You see how she looked at us, right? Like she's looking down and she looked at us like that, like puppy eyes. I don't like this one bit, bro. It kind of hurts. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole... Hold on. I feel like... Hold on. Something's wrong right here. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. How's that possible? I don't know. But nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Even phoenixwright. My one last hope for a fair trial failed me. She says as she looks at me with puppy eyes, bro. Stop it. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job. Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then they found something a bit incriminating in my upper pocket. Some sugar, I guess. What? A small bottle of poison. Hold on. Wasn't the first case about this bullshit as well? Remember, well, no. Remember, you guys weren't here. But in the first episode of aceattorney 3, when we played as Nia, and we were defending Phoenix. Phoenix was, I guess, incriminated of being a murderer, but that ended up being Dahlia because she poisoned him, I think? Or anyway, she took a... Yes, exactly. The poison was in
Objection!
the color, right? In the necklace, rather. And it was taken from a bottle of poison at uni, some bullshit like that. But that's very similar. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. Oh, Maggie, I'm gonna be honest. It might be GG's. And no one else saw this other guy? No, sir. That's what everyone said. But I don't see how they could have missed him. I was the one who took the coffee to the two men. Oh. And what was your impression of them? Hold on.
Objection!
What do you mean? You gave him both coffee. That's very interesting. Like, again, I don't want to say she was imagining the guy, but again, if no one saw this phoenixwright, why would she bring two cups? What was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. Because of the CD? In the music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece, and an emo musician's look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. MC? They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. It was a band CD. Maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was Maya. Yeah, thank you. What was the name of the group again? MC Hacksaw? No. MC... And what about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't... Maggie, you're not helping your case at all. Come on. Only saw that he was a young man. Well built like the victim, really. Oh, yeah. I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case. Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me? Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Oh, my suits are super sharp. I like them. Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Oh. Hey, Maggie. Was my evil double AM here too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Maya, please, you're 19. Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said. Oh, an accent, huh? Okay, I get the picture. You've met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me? I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange, Maggie. Only a little? Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal. And you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and so the guy was nothing like me then. And he had your spiky hair and blue suit. Oh, but he had your spiky hair and blue suit. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? Imitate. How about everyone else in the courtroom? Like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces. But it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. You took the words right out of my mouth. Maya. Yo, I just drank and my tummy hurt. What happened? Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Maggie, you've been in jail for a month. Yes, we will get you that retrial. Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. How are you gonna prove that, though? So we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright? Hmm? Do you think we'll win next time, sir? Hopefully? My life has been a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. You remember, didn't she fall off like a very high building or some bullshit like that? Hold on. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of a murder. I mean, your lover died also. But I will survive. Yes, Maggie, yes, Maggie, yes. Because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. Yes, Maggie. And one day I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good. Maggie, I love you, Maggie. Phoenix backwards is really gonna pay for this. What are you staring at me like that for? I can't read. My tummy, bro, what's happening, dog? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name, and face, and haircut, and suit, and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out. We'll find him. Don't you worry. We'll get Phoenix backwards for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where the, oh, that's interesting. The name of the restaurant, eh bien, has the accent
Objection!
the other way. Usually, très in French is, like the E has an accent going like
Objection!
this way and not this way. Très, right. The restaurant where the murder took place. And also the place you work at, right? Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. He probably hates your ass. I won't lie, he probably lost all that clientele. And it's very pink, to say the least. What is that on the table? Coffee, I guess? Oh, that's the crime of the scene. The crime of the scene? The scene of the crime, my dumbass. There's newspaper behind the shit. You tell me this is Mr. Armstrong? Wow, look at this place. Look, or like smell. What is with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right? Yeah. Oh no. Mr. Armstrong looks... There's no... He doesn't look... He looks a very particular way. He has those sleeves. And this whole building is pink. We're getting another zesty trial, aren't we? Actually, I'm not all that into it. Well, we were wearing purple, so I guess that's kind of close. No one's coming to see us. Maybe there's no one here. Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant, and it's open for business. Hello? Anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect. Let's get let's get intrusive. Yes, Maya, let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want. Yeah, suppose we can. You know what? Do you think, Maya? I just won't be representing you in court. That's my only condition. Okay, let me examine this. It's a rack full of... No, and they're all in French. How interesting. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime? Huh, Maya? Huh? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes. There's something stuffed in behind the rack. Would it say sports? Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this! Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of these pages. Mac Bomber, ha ha ha. Is that motherfucking Mask the Mask? I'm gonna kill my... Mac Bomber. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. 2 5 zeros, actually. Wait, 100k, wasn't the tier of Eminem 100k? 100,000? Dollars, maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. The band? This paper. It's from December 3rd. His paper's from the day of the poisoning. What? Oh, it's closed. No, it's open. The accent again. The accent is the wrong way. For closed, fermé. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. It probably says open or close. Well, close in this case because well, the other way it's open. It must be one or the other, but I don't know which since I don't know jack. I don't know jack about French. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like it. Okay, I'm starting to wonder, like, is this Mr. Armstrong LARPing as a Frenchman? Or is just the, the localizers being a bit funny. Hello? Anyone here? Oh la la, bonjour! Welcome to la... he's LARPing. I swear to God, he's LARPing French. Sorry, bro. Oh, hello? What happened to Maya? Frozen stiff. Yeah. Bienvenue! Welcome to my petit restaurant! I'm not doing this shit. I'm not doing it. Should I continue voicing him like that? I think I should, but I'm not doing this bullshit, bro. I'm not doing this bullshit. Huh? The avenue? Oh no, my petit tulip. Huh? Me? How do we go from wrong to this? Look at this face! Like a kitten rejected by its own mother. You are fatigued, no? Alors, you need this. Poison? An aromatic bath oil mélange of la neroli and la rose. My personal recommendation. You think I need what? Oui, oui. This is... just add a couple of drops of this mixture to la bath water and voila. It will soothe your body and your mind. Simply fantastic. First of all, I feel like at any given moment, anyone in my house could just open my door and be like, what the fuck are you on? And for la monsieur... Who? Me? Look at that face. Like le puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. O of bergamot. And maybe a hint of... oui, oui. I will add la peppermint. La peppermint. And la clary sage for a fragrance exceptionnelle. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty? Alors, if you will be seated, I will bring you la special menu of the day. Shit, my tummy, what the fuck? I ain't even sure it's my tummy anymore. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. Mais bien sûr, I know this already, monsieur. You are la phoenixwright, non? Yes. You know me. Mais oui, oui, I never forget the man who... Especially in court. I am quite speechless right now. Flabbergasted even.
At any given moment,
Anyone in my house
could just open my door and be like,
What in the actual fuck?
Good evening.
Yo, what did I do? What did I tell y'all? Someone was about to barge in and they did. With this motherfucker on screen, I'm going to get hit with accusations. Lord. Last episode, it was at me getting accused with those allegations. Now it's me. Oh, hey, me twice. Square. Phoenix and me? I guess he was he was cross-examined. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but when I see, things without reading the whole sentence. My mind tends to wander off. And like I said previously, the Fujoshis like this series enough, so you can never expect too much from this, alright? We saw Mask the Mask in that goddamn journal, newspaper, I'm sorry. I swear to God, if we go in court, and I see Amy going, what? You let him cross-examine you? And he starts blushing, I'm jumping off my building. Looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. Oh no, I wonder what sort of impression Phoenix Backwards has been living on people, don't you? A very zesty one, I can tell. Jean Armstrong, huh? And he doing the kakigiri, bro. I do not want to talk to this guy. Yo, what's this restaurant about? I know Trey, which means 3, right? Maya, this is Spanish. No. Très bien es français. In English. You would say very good. Oh, very good. Oui, exactement. La atmosphère est très bien. And la cuisine is très bien. The food's so good. Why aren't there any... Why aren't there any customers? If I speak, I'm in big trouble, dog. My cuisine is not for all. For people, some people, they do not appreciate la haute cuisine. I mean, I guess. Everyone likes hot cuisine. Hot, not hot. Phoenix. Since I have lost Maggie, I do not have enough hands. Oh my god. So you're running this place on your own now? Oui, pour le moment. No one has answered my advertisement. Oh, pour moi. Please don't eyeball me while you say that. I'm la chef, and I'm la manager. I'm also a trained aromatherapist. A roaming what? A practitioner d'aromatherapy. The art of soothing the soul with the delicate floral aromas. Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but... You are no delicate flower, Phoenix. So can you tell me what you know about the incident? Bien. It makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentence. So, it was the 3rd of last month. Just after 1 in the afternoon, a man who was in here for a coffee suddenly became ill. Because of... oh, that is Phoenix. Because of the poison in his coffee. That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair. He was dead. He did not need to do that. Mon Dieu, oui! Dieu without capital D? Come on, man. He was dead. Maggie had passed out also. And this man who died, was he alone? Oui, monsieur. All alone. Tickets on the table. I know that Maggie said there was someone else, but... I see. La police, they asked me so many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table? They asked. I'm not the only one. The old man... Oh, no. Which old man? I think there's 2 old men in the series. And, the 2 are freakazoids, to say the least. What the fuck? Old man? What old man? Please don't be the one from last game. So who is this old man you mentioned? At the time of the murder, there was another customer in here. What? Someone else saw it? Mais oui! As usual, he came alone that day, as usual. At the time of the murder, he was here, and he saw it too. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else at the victim's table. But Maggie swears there were... Yeah, I'm gonna stick to French, dog. Mais, mademoiselle, la lawyer, He could not prove this, no? The fake lawyer, you mean, huh? Yeah, he a bum, Yeah, that was me, I suppose. Maybe I'll see. Yo, bro, stop. Oh, he's the first person who said it wasn't me. Can we present Maggie? You're 23 as well. That's interesting. So, both. How old was Phoenix in episode 119? I think it was just starting uni. I think. Anyway, both of our clients are 23. That's just a detail, but that's pretty funny. This dude is 39. Oh my god, act your age. Oh, so you met the owner, Mr. Armstrong. He's I'm gonna put this pretty unique, huh? He has a real intense yes, as a chef and as a person. Yeah, he's a pretty intense aroma too. Boss, did Mr. Armstrong really not see the killer? Apparently not. Well, he's in the kitchen all the time, so I guess it's possible that he didn't. Maggie was a policewoman once, n'est-ce pas? Yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. Oh, oui. He was la suspect in la murder investigation, non? Oh, oui. You know about that. That is why I gave her la perfume for la happiness. Happiness perfume? Oui, blended from bergamot, like I have given to you before. She's been arrested again, and found guilty this time. This is true. A natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong. Just a minute, your perfume doesn't work. Come on, man. This Armstrong guy,
Objection!
he's a lot of things, alright, but I don't want to call him a fraud. I'm not surprised she was la prime suspect. After something like that took place before my very eyes. Something like what? What's this guy's talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? Got to ask this guy more info. Hold on, what you mean about that? When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? Oui. I suppose you could say so. So what happened? No, it was nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy, but she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. Oui, it is true. If there was anything at all between... Oh, that's Phoenix. If there was anything between Maggie and the... Oh, god damn. And the victim, it could be relevant. So please... Oh, that's mine. God damn. So please, tell us anything you know. I guess as much. 3? 3, damn. IG locks. No way! What are we going to do, Nick? What happened, bro? What the? What's wrong? Magatama. Had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air. What? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Let's see the Psyche dogs. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby? Mr. Armstrong, could I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting. Was anything else? Anyone else sitting there? That is a question you will have to ask him yourselves. Who? Huh? Him? La old man. Oh, this. Yeah. La old man spends all his time in the park. The park? Oh, a park. What park is that? Behind the restaurant. It is called Vitamin Square. Thank you. This motherfucker didn't just say, "Je vous en prie, my dear." This is that's Vitamin Square, I guess. What's it called? Job listings. So this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Hey, Nick! That's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for the pigeon. I think it's probably Grandpa from the first game. Maya. He's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing he's throwing seeds at them. That is that. Oh, that's that's a new character. He got a BBL. Oh, my grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. Yeah. Wanna know what else is red? Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird? I don't know any Maggie Bird. Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Très Bien. The disgrace. I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to voice the old man. I'd rather disgrace for what? An innocent young girl revealing herself revealing? You mean her uniform? The youth of today, they don't even have any shame. No shame, I tell you. Not one once. No, it's an ounce. Whatever happened to the old the Bushido values of Japan? Honor and modesty. Yeah, you tell me, OG. What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. Your knees. You? Your problem is that you lack any sense of... You're right. You're right. Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? No. As you can see, we're not in Paris. But anyway, we're... Yo, you LARPing, actually. You know, he's LARPing for real. Because, well, originally, phoenixwright aceattorney as a whole normally happens in Japan. But in the localization, it's in America. Mademoiselle, yes? Are you looking for a job? She is, sir, she is. Yes, she is, sir, she. You're a bit shy, but please take her off my hands. Let me see. Your style is un peu différent, but have a good face. Different? Félicitations, you have passed. I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I don't want you teaching her that. Nick! Help! I do not know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya, but maybe I should do both. Maybe you should be glad because she's finally getting a job. Gumshoe. Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. God damn. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. Are you willing to snitch? Like, willingly? I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. Gumshoe's really fired up about this. Oh yeah, one more thing. Our trial's been approved. Court's sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Bro, you couple, man, give me some time. And Godot's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh. Him. Now listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again... Yes? I'll make sure he got locked up for good, got it? Gumshoe. Do you fancy Maggie? I think you do. The guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah. Back when she was on the police force, you were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? 32.9. Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know? Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? I was just her, wasn't anything like look. Sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training. That was it. Nothing happened. I'm sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. So that's it. Our big old Gumshoe has a little old crush on Maggie. Yay, that's so cute. I don't like her or anything. I was not screaming dog. Note to self, gossip with Maya about the... Yes! Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You've got to keep it a secret, got it? I was wondering, did you fill me in on the victim? Who the fuck is that? And why is he wearing the same clothes as Phoenix in the Apollo trilogy, or at least the first game. He's a bum. Glenn Elg. He was a computer programmer. Sure. I see, a programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. Said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. Programmer. A first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But our motives was still somehow established in her trial. By who? You're kidding! What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal. I'm real busy. Haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into it yourself, okay? What could this motive have been? And who could have, decided on this motive? Because, again, the prosecutor for that case was Max Payne. So unless Phoenix backwards legit created this motive somehow, I don't see how it could have been brought up. This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. Judge already ruled on the case and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. So what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? Biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the right. Yeah, who and where was Phoenix backwards? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone, even the chef. And then there's that CD. CD, oh, it's actually evidence? Or is just missing? Another guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD. What? Not on the table. Not anywhere in the whole restaurant, Pa. Now. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece too? Oh yeah, the scouter. Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. The radio. It didn't have a CD player. You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all. What to think of it? The owner of Tribulations didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. He stole that shit? Oh, he a fan. He stole that shit like it was Family Matters. Licked it to Kendrick and shit. The chef of Tribulations, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Oh la la, your body is full of la toxins. And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. Mother orders to put a few drops in it. Orders? For what? Yeah, you know, there's something about that late. Okay, even I didn't cross that line. But sure, you do you, Gumshoe. They don't got internet, alright? Huh? Need some thinking about him? Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. Yo, who's your type, bro? Ooh. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow. I like he knows a little something more about this charming chef. Y'all see his eyebrows? One is for Edgeworth, the other is for Maggie. And when it's in resting position, you're thinking about the chef. The scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. What the fuck is... Okay, so, I didn't get particularly scared. However, let's say her design is, very special. She actually got me, I won't lie, but how can I say that? Her design doesn't feel very Ace Attorney, like Ace Attorney E. It's undeniably the Ace Attorney art style. But, I mean, bro, look at her eyes. And she's injured. Seemingly at the head? Oh, hello? Am I seeing ghosts? Or that's actually someone? Who is that just now? Customer? She had a sort of a dark aura about her. Ah, welcome. Oh, that's Maya. Welcome, the Avenue. Wow, what a cute voice. I take it back, bro. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya. Well, how do I look? Maybe you should just quit being a spirit medium. Yes. He needs to stay here. Okay, maybe not here, but any other place where she can get that money up and not that funny up. Because Maya, you're 19, you're in charge of a kid. So by the time you try being responsible, alright? Maybe. It's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. What about that lady? And who was that woman I just saw? I mean, I don't know. Ask her. Oh. If you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I mean, I am kind of hungry, actually. So, how do you like your new job, Maya? Never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, eat coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my give me a tip smile. Yes, Maya, you do have a pretty big smile, I'll admit it. What's the lunch special? Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment. Or so he says. How much is it? Phoenix, you're not that broke. It's the 20 cent. So it's about 20 bucks, of course. 20. I know. It's a certain 20, but it hasn't been brought up since 2001. I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive. Yo, a cheapskate. What? But you can't. Come on, Nick. Not every day I get to be a waitress. I will. I want to try carrying plates and... I don't know about that. And working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? Shut up. You do that every day, dog. That should keep you busy. No. Yeah, right. Maybe later. Was that sarcastic or not? I wonder. So about the lunch, you got some children special? Oh, fine choice, sir. No, what the fuck happened? Kitchen! A lunch special, please. With all the extras. Drink, side salad, dessert, and gift. Don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. Maya's really getting into this. So how much is this set lunch then? 20 bucks, huh? But with the drink, side salad, and the dessert is... But what? Yo, bro. Inflation like the early 2000s? Damn, phoenixwright is crazy. Hey, wait a second, Maya. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe fortified lunch set.
Objection!
Whoa. A dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit! Thanks? Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? It's alright. Down the hatch it goes. You good? Or it's about to be a... Damn. What is the chef's name from part 4? I forgot. Well? You hungry, Maya? I'm starving! Here. It's yours. Really? That shit stinky or what? Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money. So you'd better polish off that plate. I just remembered. Got to clean the toilets. Hey. You cannot be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. What? The lunch special was added to the court record? And it tastes bad? God damn. What about the drink? How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? Hey Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen? Kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Like shit, let's go. That's not the kitchen. Sure. Now, what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all of the chef's greatest secrets. Oh, that does not smell good. In the kitchen? Mm-hmm. Sounds tasty. Hey, wait up, Maya. What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. There are no other customers. Oh, yeah, show me around, girl. Here goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off your face. In your face. Better conduct that search in the kitchen myself. What's in the kitchen, dog? The kitchen's actually very pretty. Oh, bro's got a lot of his stuff. And here it is, the famous Très Bien kitchen. Sure, bro, accent's not where it was needed, but sure. It's my first time in here too, actually. There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we'd better search quickly. No, Maya. What is this? Now this is one large mirror. I want the book.
Objection!
I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. Here's a book on the dresser. Cloris Armstrong's Bedtime Literature. Who's Cloris? A daughter? Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it? Looks like a collection of poems he's written. Poems? Cool, read one out. And say it in your best French accent. With intensity, okay? I will. Okay, here's one. It's called Printemps. How am I supposed to... It's in English. What accent am I supposed to put? The two of them like actors from a film. The coffee still undrunk. Ooh, he's talking about the murder. Sweet nothings. Over too soon. On that sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail so delicious. What is he on? Bro forgot basic grammar and shit. Takes the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you. I must. Huh? That's it? Yup. That's a point for you. Yeah, what about the drugs, bro? What's this? Looks like a treasure chest or something. Wow. Look at all of these bottles. Oh, 100 of them. And they're all the same. Oh, interesting. As in the same... So he was lying the entire time? Or maybe I'm mistaken, but I thought these were custom made. Custom made, like... I give one to Maya because Maya, she should smell like this. I give one to Phoenix because he should smell like this. You know, different smells. But if they're all the same, is he the actual phony? Or a scam? Hey, wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either. Ooh, is that the poison? And it doesn't smell. What's that liquid inside then, I wonder? You do not consume it, please. Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he? Maya...
Objection!
Throw her into jail one more time. Right on the counter? What's in the counter? The manga... What? My Makatama! What's it doing here? There. What indeed? I gotta see Gumshoe. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I wanna send it to the... He comes to everything to the lab. Well, understandably, if it's poison, we're gonna need to send that to the lab to make sure it is poison, but yeah. I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. What you mean about that, Gumshoe? You suspect John Armstrong? Jean? How do you say that? I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. It must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. I guess I'd better fill you in on the details. about this Armstrong guy's secret. I mean, if it's about his... Let's not joke about it, alright? So what about Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Tribulations, pal? Yes. So, how was it? To put it nicely, shit was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... Yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt. So what? Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yeah. Hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. And I'd be willing to bet that Chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. What is that? A scooter that's broken, huh? And there's a piece of, what's it called? The thing that, that sticks. Oh my god. So the OG is gone. What can we do with this? Scooter. Oh, it's pink. And also one of the, what you call them? Retros? I don't know, but one of the two things that are like this is behind. One of them is broken. Who'd leave it right in the middle of a park like this? The wheel guard. It's a wheel. Oh yeah. And the lights are busted. The light is busted? Well, I can't see it. I guess it must have been in an accident. It's totally wrecked. That's enough, man. Oh my god. What is happening?
Objection!
Exactly. How am I even supposed to voice this thing? That bro is red like a Kuma type shit. Do I want to voice this guy? Oh my god. Hey, what do you think you's doing with my bike? No, I was just... I am not screaming, bro. It's our fake. Look at the haircut. You've been whiffing. You've been what? My god, you've been messing with my new ride? Is that what you've been doing? New ride? You's gonna pay for this. It wasn't me. I was just passing by. Oh, hold on. Hey. Then, oh my god. Then who's the one discovered my saddle and crab, huh? You're gonna pay. You catch my drift? No, wait a second. I'm not a pigeon, so I couldn't have done it. Wise guy, eh? I oughta beat you so hard it'll feel like yous were smooching the express train. I'm fine, sir. What's your name, sir? You got a tiger and a dragon on your shit. Yous better watch your back. This ain't over. We're gonna meet in court, aren't we? I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you're just gonna pay. Type shit. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What'd you say? I'm Phoenixwright, attorney at law. Why is he laughing for? I'm Phoenixwright too. You saying you're Phoenixwright? Yeah, I am. So you're the wise guy too, huh? Cause I'm Phoenixwright, the one and only. What? Out of my way, I gotta cruise. Oh, he's gone. Really, that guy wasn't my phony, was he? He wasn't anything like me. He was nothing like you, Phoenix. But that's so interesting. Brody only had our haircut. Like somehow they mistook him for us? Whatever, bro. I'm gonna roll with it. Guess I better make a note of the scooter. Oh. Old man, I better hope your secret's not about balancing what's on your nose. Très bien régular. This time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at that restaurant that you dislike so much? Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants. To eat. Please don't tell me you like Maggie too. To eat? Isn't the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all. You insolent brat! How dare you accuse me? What proof have you got? I can tell that you... That what? I can tell that not you nor anyone else in the world will go to that place for its food. I mean, yeah, come on, man. 20 bucks for that? The proof is in the pudding. Or, in this case, the lunch menu. It's the 20 cent! The 2001 cent! The food at Très Bien is terrible and expensive. You're wrong. No, I'm right. It's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a job of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons. What a little craw. The taste's another story, but the price, it's nothing to me. So you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash, I go for a swim in my money vault every day. Unfortunately, that's a lie. What? You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. I guess? Oh, I'm job listings, my dumbass. This is yours, right? My magazine! Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? I was... so what? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money. No. I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for the Javachino. What, sir? Yeah, I think you mean cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. Those had better be some golden beans. Oh yeah, 8? Yo, that shit is like $2 top. I think. Maybe before inflation. What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it? It depends. It depends what kind of old man you are. If you're a bad person, yes, maybe. But I was just wondering if the coffee there is really that great. No, it's not. But anyway, yes, that place has free newspaper to read every day. Newspaper, that's a lie. Exactly. They don't want me hanging around at homes, so I go there. Who is they? I'm sorry, sir. There are no free papers to read at Très Bien. How am I supposed to justify that? What? This is... No, I have evidence. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I gotta do everything again. Oh my god. Okay, but how does that make sense? How does presenting this prove that there are no newspaper there? Take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Très Bien. So, what of it? This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than 1 month ago. What? Do you see what I'm getting at? Here, that restaurant doesn't get newspaper. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. I mean, tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything. What? I'm going to have to put this guy out of his misery. Phoenix, that's a bit offensive, I won't lie. Listen, the real reason why you go so much to Très Bien is... What are you asking me about that girl for? She was the waitress at Très Bien. Now, therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. Well, I mean, I like Maggie too, but I like Maggie as a homie, bro. She hilarious. These guys, they want more than hilarious. But I don't recognize that face. And you are probably telling the truth here. Because you weren't looking at the girl's phone. What is that supposed to mean? Look at her outfit. Oh, because earlier he was saying that she wasn't dressing properly. That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform is all you can think about, isn't it? Is that why it's red? I can't take it. Pause. To you, that waitress was your... My ass, why did it hurt like that? Enough, please no more. Stop saying that word. Stop saying waitress. Yo, chill, man. Okay, so? Sir. Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine, so I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil. No, I didn't mean it like that. Like what then, Phoenix? I even get one of those lousy cups of Javachino every time for $8. All because of the serving girl. Punish me. Lock me up. Really, that's not what I'm here for. You'll be the same. Another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. You can't get it up? You don't know how painful it is to be an old man like me. Well, homie, I just got the perfect partner for you. And she's called Old Bat. Old Bag, really. Listen, sir. Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boy. You show me some respect, I am Victor Kudo. Victor. You don't seem to be winning much, but hey, sorry, Mr. Kudo. You young ones think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more. This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident. Huh. Which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. I don't believe this, I even broke his psyche locks and everything. I guess I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. Bring in Maya? Maya, can you help? Should I present the old 68? Yeah, damn. Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he bends me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Ooh, ouch. Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while? Me? Why? There's something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay, I'll just get changed. Nope, no. No, hang on. Can you go like that? I guess? Phoenix, if Mia was there, she probably would be the... sir. You again? Well. I see. Yeah, you see indeed. Nick, his eyes are burning into me. It's okay. I think it's going pretty well. Huh? You're still just a little... Okay. He a good one. A good one. He normal. You're still just a child. Run along and play on the slide, alright? Play on the slide? We were so close. Just a little more and he would have spilled. Do we phone a friend? Mia? Pigeon. How can we crack this guy?
Go!
Phoenix, never say that again, will you? Excuse me, please, sir. The big forehead lady? Quiet! Can't you see I'm feeding It's Mia. Mia indeed. Mia? Well... If you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you. Yes. Of course, certainly. I'm Victor. Victor Kudo. Even from beyond the grave. Wow. Sure, it was nice. It was nice. How about the incident? You mean the man who died after drinking the Javicino? Like he's a different person. And that, oh my god, this shit got saggy. It was quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange looking boy. And the girl took the Javicino over to him, you see? And was the customer alone? And definitely, he was the only person at the table. And he took one sip of his Javicino and he said something like, "Rah!" and then collapsed, dead. Oh, how terrifying. Oh, you're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you whatever you want to know. He certainly seems to be telling the truth now. It looks like Mr. Okudo didn't see this other man either. Do you like the food at Tribulations? Well, of course. I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London. Really? How interesting. Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France. What a lovely story. London's in England, not France. Oh, yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. France is a country. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France. Can't believe me is laughing at the guy. You did trivia a lot, don't you? Of course. I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there. Hippie. Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure. Be careful of that chef, my dear. The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right. The man's an ex-con. I mean, he still is, no? He's an ex-con. Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do? Oh no, those eyes! I can't take this. He has really got this guy eating out of her hands. He steals things from his customers. Like what? From his customers? Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilferer. So you be careful around here, my dear. Are you sure about this? Of course. He was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my Javicino. He really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. A haiku? A Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about the chef. Victor's note. Convicted before a wicked man or woman. Wait, hold on. A wicked man or woman. Yeah. That shit is mad hilarious. Hold on. I can't even tell if this shit is offensive or not, I'm gonna be honest, but I'll keep laughing if you'll allow me. If he takes anything again, you let me know. It's not too expensive. I'll buy you a replacement. Poor guy. He couldn't do enough for me, yeah? What's that supposed to mean? You're not up for the task? Phoenix, I know you're not up for the task either. I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah. Plus, no one came into the restaurant. What about the woman? Ooh la la, Mademoiselle Maya! No, how can you leave me like this? I'm sorry. That reminds me. This guy had psyche locks. Exactly. I'm going to have to break those, but maybe not today? Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Volontiers, of course! Let me save, because I'm about to motherfucking die. Why is bro sweating like this? Maggie's motive. What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. have to know the truth. What happened that day? Well, hold on, because I'm about to... Alors, I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me. Brother, look at these. Look at these. I don't think I can hurt you. Huh? No, that was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. Oh, you stole that. Lottery ticket? The man who died here had a lottery ticket. For you stole that, huh? But I doubt it's going to be as easy as that. $1 million! Oui, but after that incident, this ticket... Oh, it got copied. Never mind, it disappeared. The ticket disappeared? This was the motive that la prosecution gave for Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man to get the $500,000 lottery ticket.
Objection!
Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? Mais, alors... You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. I want to know the reason why. Oh, monsieur, you doubt me? But I have confessed to you everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket. I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. By you? Mr. Armstrong, I believe there is a very high probability that it was you. I'm not screaming, dog. Wow, that is one piercing scream, even for a man like him. What's that supposed to mean? Mais pourquoi moi? Why? You have no evidence. I am not Mask the Mask. You get that name out of your mouth. I do not want anything to have to do with this thing, alright? I'm not the kind of person who steals the property of others. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence of the contrary. To the contrary, I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. Evidence from Victor. What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems. Please, read it. Put some feeling into it. Convicted before, a wicked man. Or woman. Repeat offender. I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong. But you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? Mon Dieu! Le mensonge! You are the liar! You deny it? Do not make a false accusation, s'il vous plaît. So, do you have any proof? I want to see the incontestable proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers. That is very interesting. I don't think I have proof. Huh? Make a new save here. What? What? No, wait. What? I didn't even present? What? What the? You will not believe what I'm seeing. What is this? Like, what is this? What the? Hold on. Present absolutely everything. Oh, my dumbass. Brody stole from us. I'm an absolute goof. It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. What is that? This is my Magatama. And I found it in your kitchen. No! Wow, that scream just about broke some windows. I have a weakness for la trinkets and la figurine. My end, it just slips out. I cannot stop it. This dude is a... What's the name? Kleptomaniac? You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Oui, that is the truth. I am just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. A timid little girl. Well, just please don't say little, alright? Besides, this time, it was not a small trinket, oui? It was... Oh, so you're admitting to stealing the lottery ticket. Interesting. Mais non! Why would I steal it? I have no reason for such... Yes, you do. Really now. Oh, monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? and that you are in desperate need of a large amount of cash. This $500,000 in debt. This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? I'm not screaming, dog. I don't have it in me. It is, what, 1 a.m.? Yeah, we don't want to be doing it. Damn, we don't want to be doing that shit. Okay, so all this bullshit in the god was for some achievement. Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place? You heard? The man, he was listening to la radio with his earpiece. Maggie said something about that too. The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes, $500,000, he shouted. And the ticket? Oui, he had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put the poison in his coffee? No. Oh no, you naughty man. I simply helped myself to one of these tickets. Was it the winning one though? What? La victime collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, pourquoi pas? He had so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you. No, this is not true. I did not take it. La ticket for $500,000, I mean. But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket. Mais non, ma fille. It was not. That's enough. Who said that? His lawyer? Phoenix backwards? Huh? Phoenix, go. Mr. Godard! Well. What in the heck are you doing here? This is without a doubt the worst coffee I have ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. You came in here for coffee? Does this craving for coffee know no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I am la airhead, no? Just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at. But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the one under suspicion. He had the wrong ticket. What? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor. So, the ticket he took away was worthless. Not quite. He did win something. $1. Oh my god, $1. You see? I'm just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing. Biceps, triceps, shoulders, forearms. Come on, man, you called Armstrong. So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal? Indeed. What did happen to it? Aggie. I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so I'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? He's hard as hell. Voila, you too. Time to laugh at la pretty little airhead. Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Okay. Thrown in the trash. Why would you do that? You never do that. Looks like we've got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go? Got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this. And certainly not again. As I say, have to be continued. Should I end it here? I don't know. I think, damn, computer, you good? I think I should go as far as like the end of the first day at the trial, but we'll see. Hey, if it ends here, it just ends, y'all. We'll see each other next episode. See y'all. If not, well, January 7th, 7th. Yes. Oh, I see. I guess I should have expected this. Nobody saw the other guy, huh? But he was there when I took the coffee over, sir. Scout's honor. Maggie, Gumshoe, Maggie. Ah, Detective Gumshoe. Are you doing all right? How are you feeling? As if you need to ask either question, sir. Don't let him get you down, Maggie. And don't forget to eat well, okay? Roger. Aw, that's so cute. And you? Yes? You'd better square this case away, got it, pal? Maggie's innocent, you hear? If you screw up, then I'll be doing some squaring away myself. What does that mean? Squaring away? I know squaring up. Squaring up. But squaring away? Squaring away some paperwork for your arrest. I think he's serious. Hey, detective. You're on our side for once, right? Yup. You'll be able to help Maggie out, right? Really? Can you, sir? Oh, of course. I've got the situation under control. Ah, he's so cool. He's faking it, but he's cool. I'm gonna be the first witness on the stand today. If something I say doesn't mesh with the facts, make sure you point it out, alright? Sure. Okay, we're forming a united front today, pal. You get me? I get you, Gumshoe. I get it. I'm the thick and Gumshoe. Oh, I can't tell you how grateful I am, sir. I've always admired you so much, detective. I know I can count on you. Oh, looks like it should go. It should all go pretty smoothly, huh? Can only wish. Okay, I won't lie. This is a very pretty cute couple. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mother. Play, bro. I think we deserve it, bro. Bitter. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? What's wrong? Nothing. It's just whenever I addressed you in the previous trial, your response was... You was talking to me? It was like a little... well, intimidating. No, that wasn't me. That was Phoenix backwards. I see. So our trusty Phoenixwright is back with us now, is he? Our trusty? So, Mr. Godot, your opening statement, please. Mr. Trott, whether you're a fake or the real deal, we will find out soon enough through this trial today. But I can already tell you, I'm the real Phoenixwright. I wasn't quite questioning whether you're Phoenixwright or not. I was questioning whether you had studied law or not. That's why I intend to find out. No denying it. Behind that mask is a man who really hates me for some reason or another. As everyone is aware, the court has already given its verdict on this case once. Therefore, I won't stand for irrelevant testimony during this retrial. Nor will I stand for a simple repetition of the evidence presented in the last trial. I'm not planning on repeating anything that phony said. Trust me.
Objection!
Now then, Mr. Godot, please summon your first witness. Gumshoe? Yes. Let's start with the formalities, shall we? Name and occupation? Witness, state your name for the court. Huh? Oh, sorry, sir. The name's Police Department... Your name's Police Department... Police Department Detective. Occupation? Dick Gumshoe. I love this guy, dog. Other way around, Detective. Huh? Oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer in charge of this case since yesterday, sir. Since yesterday? Yeah. The guy who was on the initial investigation's tied up with another case now. Ooh. I hope Gumshoe's really got everything under control. For everyone's sake. I see. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you outline for the court the basic facts of the case? Yes, sir. This is the victim's autopsy report. The court accepts this into evidence. So, potassium cyanide poisoning, time of death between 1:30 and 2:30 p.m. Could it have been, like, precise timing? Because the dude died instantly. Could have just asked Maggie for the time, no? And here are the floor plans for the restaurant, When the incident took place, the victim was sitting right here. Poisoned coffee was brought over to him by the waitress. The waitress being the accused. Yeah. The victim died from poisoning almost immediately after he took a sip of the coffee. At the time of the incident, there were two other people in the restaurant. The chef and the old man. Mr. Jean Armstrong, the owner and chef. And a regular by the name of Mr. Victor Kudo. This seems to be a very straightforward case to me. Pause. Come. I just paused, but you can just say come. Come, detective. Pick up his hammer. What? This hammer? Nail the defendant's coffin shut with your own two hands. Now then, Detective Gumshoe, let's have your testimony. Yes, sir. When the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table, sir. We understand that the guy, Glenn Elg, was listening to the radio at the time. Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup. And what we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch. And, it looks like Miss Bird might have had, well, some kind of a motive. What was the motive already? Using the dark, aromatic depth of coffee to conceal the poison. Classy lady. What? The facts of this case seem to be ironclad. Mr. Wright, I would ask you to begin your cross-examination, but... Yes? Please, no intimidation tricks this time around. Is that understood? I already told you that wasn't me. Your testimony just now doesn't match the testimony given by Miss Bird. She claims that there was another man at the victim's table. Yeah, that's what she said. And I... What killer wouldn't say what? Hold on, I can't read. What killer wouldn't say that when faced with a homicide conviction? Hey, sadly, her testimony isn't supported by the owner or the other customer. Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, it's true. There are two testimonies tied up on that. They both said that there was no other guy at the table. Can you stop humming, Judge? What should I do? Should I press harder? Sure. Well, maybe the other witnesses just missed him. Perhaps their view of the victim's table was obscured in some way. That argument is as weak as the coffee at Tribulations, right? I have here in my possession a ticket. Ticket? Looks more like a photo to me. Yes, a one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Population, the defendant. This is a photograph taken from near the entrance of the kitchen. This is the scene as witnessed by the chef, moments after the poisoning took place, correct? That was Phoenix talking, I think. I think the court will agree that with such a clear view of the scene of the crime. How, Mr. Trite? Could anyone have overlooked a second person at the table? I need the picture. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't look at the picture. I was just reading bullshit. You're right. You're right. Are you absolutely certain that the victim even drank any of his coffee? Huh? What do you mean? According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. But what proof is there that the victim ever drank any of it? Oh, hey, you're right. This is what I... Coffee on the lips, in the system, poison. In case you were wondering, the last objection was for the detective there. Huh? For me? Oh, hey, you're right. You may be fooling the court, but I'm not falling for that. if you have the time to waste. You have the time to present that piece of evidence. That piece, sir? Yes, that piece. What? Oh, what piece was it again? Pause. Why be? Should I be grateful for this coffee's only hot enough to give me first degree burns? Oh, now I remember. This is the victim's coffee cup. Yeah, mouth. The mouth, mouth, what should I call this? Yes, the victim's cup. Take a good look at the rim. Oh, yes, it's unmistakable. There is clearly a coffee stain on it. Conclusive proof that the victim did drink the poisoned coffee that was in this cup. The victim gulped down the bitter death that the waitress brought to him. Like this. For the record, the only prints on the cup were the victims and the defendants. Potassium cyanide. Heard of that chemical before. Was it the same thing as in episode 1 with Dahlia? I would need to check, but I'm scared of getting spoiled. Damn, so stick to the facts, detective. Now then, what was Miss Bird's motive? Come on, Gumshoe. It was, they said she wanted to steal a lottery ticket. I knew it. That's what we heard yesterday, too. I disappeared from the scene of the crime. Wait, hold on. There are two proofs
Objection!
to Maggie being the culprit. Number one is the first thing we learned. The fact that she had, I think, the poison in her pocket, if I remember correctly. And then this second evidence that we just learned, well now, the lottery ticket. However, we don't know where the lottery ticket is, do we? And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was a winning ticket for $500,000. Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket too, didn't he? But he stole the wrong one. Then, is it possible Maggie stole the winning one? What should I do? Yes, we want to press. We want to press. Wait a minute. The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared in no way implicates my client. Huh. I have here in my hand the very ticket in question. That's the $500,000 lottery ticket? One of the female police officers found it when she was conducting a search of the defendant. What? What? Yes, well, predictable, but it's not gonna be an easy case. Huh. She's quite a lucky bird. A lucky bird, oh my god. Alright, little waitress. This ticket was presented to the court in the previous trial too. But it feels heavier now somehow. $500,000, you say? It's just a scrap of paper. What matters is where it was found, Your Honor. That's on Maggie's person, unfortunately. The defendant had ample opportunity to commit the crime of which she is charged. Furthermore, it seems beyond reasonable doubt that she did indeed commit this crime. Not like an old man who knows the score. There is also the matter of the $500,000 lottery ticket. That alone provides a very credible motive. I mean, for that sum of money, even I might be tempted to bend the rules. Okay, let's talk about something I know and I shouldn't know. I don't think it's in this game. I think it's in Apollo, but I think at some point
Objection!
the judge is the culprit, or at least gonna end up in jail somehow. That I shouldn't know, but unfortunately I know. Again, I don't know if it's in this game or in the Apollo trilogy, but this shit is mad funny. Also, I saw that this game had 5 episodes. Currently, we're on the 3rd one, so meaning we have this and then 2 more. I'm very interested to see what next one is about. Because, of course, the last one is going to be about Dahlia, right? And then the conclusion with all the Mia stuff. He's like, of course, I know about, let's say, a certain CG that appears at the very end of this game, where Phoenix goes hold up
Objection!
exactly like this, and behind him there's hold on, do it again.
Objection!
There's Mia doing like this, so they're both objecting. Now this shit is mad hype, and I wish I could have discovered it live, but no. I'd say it's about time to wrap up this repeat performance. This is very interesting because you weren't there last time. It was Max Payne. With one final decisive piece of evidence. It's got one more evidence against Maggie? Oh, that's not good. This is the apron that the delightful Miss Bird was wearing at the time. I was about to say Miss Bride. Wow. That's not the cleanest apron I've seen, apron. That stain looks like... Can't be blood, can it? Ah, it seems the star of our play was a little flustered. And somehow spilled coffee on herself. Coffee? It's not exactly the first thing that caught my eye. Of course, the coffee stain isn't the most interesting thing about this apron. No, there's something else that stands even more. Stands out. Something else? I presume you mean... Of course, I'm referring to the pocket. The pocket? A search carried out right after the incident uncovered this. Yeah, the poison, potassium cyanide, the very poison used by the killer, was in her apron pocket. Bottle of poison in Maggie's pocket? Yeah, Maggie's prints were... Oh my god. GG's, go next. What? Order. Godot, I didn't do shit. There's something still bothering me, Mr. Godot. Why have you not explained the bloodstain to the court? Whose is it? Bloodstain? What bloodstain would that be? Don't play games, Persecutor. The blood-colored stain that smeared all over the apron. That's ridiculous. No one has told me anything about a bloodstain. I need to be told. Just look at it. Is it because it's red?
Objection!
This shit? Advisor? Well, detective, could this stain really be blood? No way, sir. That's... it's just ketchup, sir. Ketchup?
Objection!
Who could have eaten something with
Objection!
ketchup? Stop it, man! Who could have eaten something with ketchup? Because the victim drank coffee. And that's pretty much it. Victor presumably only got coffee as well because he told us about the price of the coffee. So unless Maggie did some bullshit in the kitchen, I don't see how ketchup could end up on her. Other than, well, having another client. Well, anyway, she must have gotten some on her apron while taking someone their breakfast that day. Huh. You could have spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe. Well, a stunt like that again, and I'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup, witness. Poor guy, man. I thought everyone knew what it was already. I haven't seen anything yet to make me doubt the last ruling I made on this case. Motive, the opportunity, and supporting evidence. They have all been clearly established. Well, try it. Seems you really are a phony after all. You really know how to drive a man nuts. Oh! Witness, please continue with your testimony. Describe for the court the crime scene and the findings of your investigation there. This is a very interesting... how am I supposed to say this? The way this trial is made is extremely interesting. Because so far we have not had the opportunity to present evidence. No, not necessarily that. But we haven't had the opportunity to really do anything. We really have been just a spectator to this spectacle, I guess. The investigation. The crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scary old man, sir. Maggie, no. Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. It must have been really tough for her. The victim didn't have any identification on him, but we figured out who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly. When Maggie was searched, we found the lottery ticket and the bottle of poison. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene. Oh. You identified the victim and secured your prime suspect. Very good. Last chance to convince the court you're a real lawyer, Trites. Huh? Don't count on any more cross-examinations after this one. Oh, let the fun begin. Shit, good dog. Alright, so we're finally gonna be able to do anything? Well, something, but... The old man was the only other customer in the place at the time. He took his time finding a payphone, apparently. So he was late reporting the crime. Interesting. Yeah, why would she pass out? How long was the defendant unconscious for? The officers got to the crime scene at around 2:40. Maggie was still out cold in the kitchen at that time. In the kitchen? Why? If she passed out, well, in the restaurant, why would she be in the kitchen? Unless Armstrong moved her. It took another 10 minutes or so before she came to. I would have liked to have been on the scene myself. Maybe you would have liked to have carried out the search too. I would have loved to see Maggie as... Sir, I'm not sure you should be saying that out in public. Okay, so how come this guy didn't have any ID on him? Or was it stolen then? Nah, I don't think so. Victim didn't have a driver's license or even a credit card on him, pal. All he had was 58 cents in his wallet. So he really was planning on winning the lottery. 58 cents? Yeah. I can't believe I found someone with less in their wallet than me, pal. Victim sounds like he was a thoroughly miserable young man. God damn, Judge. I know you winning fat stacks of cash every month, but god damn. Or some kind of outlaw. Why not give him a bit of an edge? What? I think I'm onto something here. The victim didn't have any form of ID on him. That's basically what you said, yes? Yeah, basically. So how did you find his identity? Exactly. Oh, that. He's so let down. He's got the whole sagging shoulders and puppy eyes thing. They both got puppy eyes. There was a prescription bag on the victim's table along with the lottery ticket. Seems Mr. Glenn Elk visited his doctor before he went to Tribulations. I got the victim's name from the medical record of the doc who prescribed the meds. It's a reliable enough source for the courts. Should I press? What? Health insurance. Ask about what's in the bag, dog. So what sort of medicine was in the bag? Well, cold medicine? Again, like in episode 1? Actually, the bag we found was empty. Oh, he shouldn't have the cyanide with him. He couldn't have the cyanide, the potassium cyanide with him, right? Yeah, completely empty. It's completely empty. Presenting the prescription bag too, there was nothing else on the scene. Detective Gumshoe, I think I should point something out to you. There is just one small contradiction in your testimony. Oh, finally! I'm getting all anxious just waiting, so hurry up, will you? You testified that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, the prescription bag you mentioned was... Oh, it was empty, do you think? Did the officers recover the medicine from the scene of the crime later?
Objection!
Right, because if there's a bag, surely there must have been something inside. No, they didn't. The victim was given a prescription right before going to Tribulations. Where then did the medicine disappear to? You are too cool, pal. Gumsy, you cool stuff. I'm blushing, dog. Indeed, due consideration wasn't given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial. Witness, why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence? Oh, I guess that's the most careless thing I've done so far, huh? The victim was killed by poison, and the victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. The victim's own prescription... That's so interesting, Phoenix. The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself. Right. I mean, overdose then. No, but then again, how did he die so fast? Order, order! Well, Mr. Godot, what do you have to say to that? Huh, that's all. What? Read for the court the name of the clinic on the prescription bag, if you will. What's the clinic's name got to do with anything? I can't read. New ear otolari... God, mad... Otolaryngological? Just what kind of illness was the victim suffering from, Mr. Godot? Hardly an illness, Your Honor. More like a bitter war wound, you could say. Huh? A war wound? The day before the incident, Mr. L found himself in a fight. That's why he had the scouter? Measure power level? For real? Took a blow to the side of the head and ruptured his eardrum. The right one then, because he was listening with the left one. And what on earth was the prescription he was given? No, it couldn't have been the headphones. It was a cream that was to be applied topically inside his ear canal, not to be ingested. Oh. It's mentioned in his autopsy report, if you read the fine print. They found traces of the medication in the victim's left ear. No, never mind. Yes, here it is. In very, very fine print. It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribulations. Therefore, it would be absurd to believe that he would have eaten his medication. It seems that this medication is irrelevant to the case after all. No. Nick, if you don't think of something quick, it'll all be over. She's right. I can't get away with any old weak objection. What should I do? Push the medication issue? I mean, I guess that's what you're saying. Only moments ago, Mr. Godot made the following statement. It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribulations. If that's the case, then why was the medication not found at the scene? Yes, still. The question remains. The medication in question was for topical use inside the ear canal. Yes, but still, that doesn't change the fact that it could not have been found at the crime scene. It could not be found. However insignificant it may seem, it's a lawyer's duty to pursue the truth. Ooh. You know as well as I do that the medication is irrelevant. It hardly seems likely that a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide. Oh shit! Objection! 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 Phoenix, please. Right! Hardly seems likely that the coffee the waitress served would contain it either. But it did. The possibility is undeniable. Fuming. That's enough. Mr. Godot, is the detective the only witness the prosecution wishes to call? Phoenix backwards? Or Victor? Mr. Godot? You laughing? Got my own witness I'd like to call, sir. Is the old man who was there in the restaurant on the day of the murder. Victor Kudo? The pigeon hater? Very well. The matter of the disappearing medication seems little more than trivial at best. However, it wasn't explored at all in the previous trial. And that is something that bothers me. Yay, good job, Nick! The court will adjourn for a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear the prosecution's next witness. Damn. I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my last 6 cups. It's been 11 already? Yeah, damn, you drink fast! Whoosh, that was close. tell me about it. I nearly died in there. It's my line, sir. No, it's my line. I think I really did die a little bit. Looks like we all nearly died in there. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. How can he betray us like that? What did he do? Huh? He said he'd help me. But he totally set me up. I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed into a corner. I mean, the guy's got to do his job, right? It's okay. I know all about lies and betrayal. I've had them my whole life. But it really hurt this time. It felt like someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate that guy. I don't ever want to see him again. Poor Gumshoe, man. The next, so damn. Yeah, I know. It's a cue for me to end stream. End stream. I'm no ISO speed, but I'm gonna need someone to present me that green apple. So the next witness, oh my god, the next witness is going to be that old guy from the park, right? Yeah, Mr. Kudo. Lover of waitress outfits and projectile seats. I bet he's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know? I mean, yeah, he what, 60 something? 68? Let's check. Yeah, 68. People don't change at that age. Yeah, he's a big old grouch. Are you going to be able to handle him, Nick? Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me. Even those never-ending bird seeds. I don't got time for your shit, dog. Menu, please, I need to sing. Please. Thank you. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Bird. Mr. Godin, your next witness, please. The prosecution caused a lucky old-timer who caught the show over a cup of coffee. Will the witness please take the stand? No question mark? Just dot? How you say that then? Name and occupation, if you don't mind. Her name is Victor Kudo, born and bred in the land of the rising sun. So he says. Honor and throw. We don't exactly. Please. My occupation? Jobless. So I had to take a job working the cash register at a burger joint. Pretending to smile. Yeah, that's what Yep, I guess it's the easiest way to get out of unemployment. Now then, witness, were you in the restaurant at the time of the incident? Oh yes, I was eating some seeds over a cup of Giovacchino. Seeds? What do you think these are, huh? I see. What's a Giovacchino then? So you saw everything that happened, Gramps. Did I? Oh yes, I did. I saw it all. Then please, tell the court. We're all ears. What I witnessed. The young man was reading the sports paper. Maggie! The serving girl brought him a Giovacchino, but she put something in it. Oh no. That's not looking good. Maggie, I'm gonna be honest, you might need to go to jail. Stay in jail. The man took one sip of it, looked like he was in terrible pain, and then collapsed. That's the serving girl, right there in the defendant's chair. I remember her well. Oh, what did I just say? I was about to say, yo, hold on. Aren't you, kind of in love with her? Why you not trying to defend her? Mr. Kudo, she is not a serving girl. Please refer her as a waitress. You're just as bad. What? All these newfangled words? What? Mr. Kudo, that is a very grave accusation. Are you sure about what you saw? Victor Kudo never makes mistakes. I dot every T and cross every I. She very conspicuously put some white powder in there. No, go back. Hold it! Did she really put that in the coffee? Into the coffee? You down me, boy. She took some out of a small brown bottle.
Objection!
Couldn't she have been adding sugar? Sugar? In a small brown bottle like that? Like that? Witness, could you please describe the bottle in more concrete terms? A bottle like this, perhaps. Oh, there it is. That's the one. That's the bottle of potassium cyanide, I presume. So what did the accused put into the coffee? I think it's clear, don't you? Maggie, I'll be honest, this is the first time I am contemplating giving up. It took just one sip? You young'uns, you waste everything. Those Javachinos cost $8. $8. I'm sorry if the dish is too funny, bro. $8? In the good old days, we would have drank every last drop, eaten the cup, and then died. Sure, OG, sure. So, it was an immediate death. Well, with potassium cyanide, I suppose that is possible. Oh yes, he slumped over without so much as a twitch. I felt the Javachino I just drank turn sour in my stomach. Oh, yes, I know that feeling. And the waitress, I presume she is... She is? You said, I remember her well, in reference to the waitress. Did she have any particular features that you can identify her by? I don't know. Knowing him, it's probably Bodhi, but that's just me. I was reluctant to say that, but apparently yes. You can see all the way up to her, you know, she's practically naked in that uniform. Thank you for objecting, oh my god. So the particular feature you recognize about the waitress is her outfit? But anyone could wear such a uniform, even me! Mr. Wright, please spare the court of any further mental anguish from that image. Don't get all excited, Nick. You've got to keep yourself together. I guess I got a bit carried away. You did. There are other many things I recognize about her, too. Like? Sure, you saw a waitress take the coffee over to the victim. But what matters is whether that waitress was Maggie Bird or not. You think there was a Maggie backwards? I don't think so. Quite right. Mr. Kudo, these other features that you recognize about the defendant, I would ask you to add them to your testimony. There was a ribbon in her hair, and her apron straps were loose. Okay. You do seem to remember several details about her appearance. But what about the most crucial detail of all? Her face. As if I wouldn't remember that. Huh? The witness noticed the straps on the accused's apron, yes, what of it? He's unlikely to make a mistake about her face. That's right, I can even tell you the color of the ribbon in her hair. It was red. So you see, there's nothing wrong with the witness's eyesight. There's no doubt he remembers the waitress pretty well. What should I do? I get the feeling there's something more to this somehow. Her bag? What? Let's go for the straps, I guess. Mr. Kudo, you seem especially interested in straps. Why is that? Huh? Straps? What? He got the blick on him? What? The ribbon in her hair, the straps on her apron. What's the fascination? Fascination?
Objection!
People have all kinds of fetishes, right? We don't need to embarrass the witness. Listen, you young upstarts, I haven't got some sick-strap fetish. Fetish? Strap? Wait, what kind of strap we talking about? We talking about a motherfucking Draco with the switch? Or straps like actual straps? I was just curious as to why he was so fixated on the waitress's straps. I wonder if the waitress Mr. Kudo saw really was Maggie. It was the skinny woman? The one that was injured? The one that was scary? Oh, do you think the strap may have been loose because she didn't fit the outfit? What about the back? The identifying features you described. They're all things you would see from the back. Yeah, why was the ma'am injured? Why did she have bandages over her head. Because that is not Maggie's haircut. That is not Maggie's haircut. That is the ma'am's. A big ass head, I see. And actually the same haircut. What straps are we talking about though? So what? Is it possible that you never saw the waitress from the front at all?
Objection!
Huh. He's got you there, Gramps. What? People normally talk about facial features when they're asked to describe someone. Okay, yeah, but why did Godot say, yeah, he got you, OG? But this witness's testimony is nothing but straps and ribbons. This is harassment. No, you, we should be saying that about you. There wasn't anything, what? There wasn't anything that caught my interest about her when I saw her from the front. Yeah, I bet. You didn't find anything to be distinct, but you did clearly see the waitress's face, yes? No question about it. I didn't come this far to back down now. Victor Kudo never backs down. It's not the answer I was looking for, but okay. This has turned into a matter of pride for old CD now, I guess. I wonder if he really did see Maggie's face or not. Sir, if you saw her from the front and there was nothing to talk about, then something might be wrong here. That filthy thing would suit filth like who, bro? Actually, it reminds me of what my grandson looks like. You did the deed, and yet you chasing waitresses at some random cafe, coffee shop. You old, bro. Have you ever seen this before? Of course I haven't. That's our cue. Do you think I'd forget something as dirty as that? Well, you have with a cloth? Well, anyway, we got him. Type shit. I think everyone. This mosquito, I am going to. What? What is it? Ever since I said you half-footed cloth, there's been an eerie silence in here. Mr. Kudo, this apron is the apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning. Huh? And as you just said yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means, if you had really seen this apron before... Yes, you know what I'm getting at. You couldn't have possibly seen the waitress from the front. Whoops! Oh man, like please just... Witness! You can just oops your way out of this. Huh. Well. Looks like we finally have a genuine trial on our hands. Alright, what do you remember about the victim? He was another of those pesky... I'm sorry, I saw something bouncing on my screen. I thought it was something else than this dude's BBL. Mr. Kudo, do you remember what you were told at the start of this? That this was a way of testing the credibility of your memory? I know. There's nothing wrong with my memory, I tell you. Nothing. If I got anything wrong, I'll eat these seeds and sing the pigeon song. Which is... To be honest, I don't want to listen to it. Here to tell us where this is going, right? According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand. Okay. While drinking coffee with his free hand, which would make that his left. Is this some bullshit about... Yeah. See the handle? It's on the right. And like the coffee stain wouldn't be on this side if he was drinking with his other hand, right? Kindergarten, bro. But I would like the court to please take a look at this. That's the cup the victim used, correct? Yes, and on the rim, you'll notice the mark left by the victim's lips. If you consider where that stain is, you'll clearly see that the victim was holding the cup with his right hand. But how? Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance. Oh, the bridging song? I don't want you. No. What is he wearing? His cheeks are out. Left hand or right hand? The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens on his specs. Let's see. So on the left one, right? Exactly, I think. He kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup too. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup. His left hand. So what? It wasn't killed by the poison then. And it was someone else's lips? We know that the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye. It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor often used by programmers. No, it's a lie. Trust me, we don't have scouters in the business. A monitor? You mean like a television screen? The inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data. It's called an HMD, the common tool in the victim's line of work. I never hear that in my life. In my 3 years of work, never ever heard about this. 3 years of work, 5 years studying this bullshit, I have never heard of that. I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but... Mr. Kudo, there is something very strange about your observations of the victim. What? You say he was... Oh shit, that's Phoenix. You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side of the HMD. That's supposedly the other one? I'm gonna be honest, I forgot. No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear without a doubt. Was he looking in the mirror? I could only see that side of his head from where I was sitting. I don't think so. What did you say? Not that Boondock clip, bro. You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo. But the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured. Eh? Oh, the thing in his ear wasn't for the eardrum. I really forgot. It's the radio, right? Traces of medication for his condition were found in his ear canal. That's right. It's impossible that the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear. Because he couldn't even eat... Hold on. I'm gonna get it. Because he couldn't even hear in that ear. Is that true, Captain? It is. Pigeon. No, I'm not. And they're showing his cheeks again, bro. This witness's testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the waitress from behind. And he claims the victim was wearing an earpiece when he knew his eardrum was ruptured. He knew? Well, Mr. Godot. No, I'm not. Ah! A single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in the cup. This old man. It's my drop of milk. Ah! Bro, I paused so hard, my vision is blurry. Captain, are you calling me a drip? Drip? I mean, he is wearing blue, but like... No, his testimony might legit be fake. Because he did say it was left... The wireless was on the same side as the HMD. However, if it was the other side, the HMD would be on the right.
Objection!
Not on the left. So no, it was not mirrored. He took a sip with the cup held in his right hand, and then switched to his left. That's what the old man saw. He died instantly. Impossible. The witness has already testified on numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking just one sip of the coffee. Which hand the victim used to pick up his cup is irrelevant, Your Honor. The facts still stand. With one hand or the other, Mr. Elk drank the poisoned coffee. Like, Sadly, Mr. Godot, that doesn't wash. The stain? The point of this testimony was to establish whether the witness's memory is credible. And the results are clear. The testimony given by this witness is useless. What's your deal, Victor? What is your deal in all this bullshit? I believe it is time to conclude today's proceedings. I'm satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court. Yes, he is. But to be frank, his testimony is a farce. Yes, he had to be frank. I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo. You can't reach me from there. Oh my god. I'm ordering the defense and the prosecution to investigate this case further. That is all for now. This court is adjourned. Adjourned? Adjourned. Huh? Wait, what? If we stop now, where does that leave me? On the side of the road, man. Be gone, please. Thanks to that blue-suited young upstart over there. I'm just a bumbling old man who can't even dot his T's or cross his I's now. I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do. I've kept my mouth shut up until now. But there's something else the court should know. What? There's more? To be perfectly honest, it might not be anything, but I want another chance. I want another crack at you. You're not especially white, but I guess you can crack that way. Oh no, he cracking those seeds. Me? He's looking at me like I'm some sort of... Well, everyone, what do you say to one final showdown? The final chapter in this eccentric old man's scrapbook. Sorry, Gramps. I've already had my 17th cup of coffee. What have you got to lose, Captain? I'll give you all the Javachino you want if you come to my house after the trial. I may be 68 years old, but Victor Kudo is still a man. With his cheeks out. But that's just a detail. That's enough, witness. I believe it'll be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony. You bet. Much, much quicker. Can't believe this is happening. Yeah, what you got for me? I get the picture. Just quit throwing those seeds at me, would you? He's gotta be using some sort of infinite amp. Shut up, Phoenix. The final showdown. What you got for me, Victor? First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing. I'm not too sure of myself. The young boy... Also, the cup is near his right hand.
Objection!
The young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his Javachino. Well, the clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked it right over. The vase? It broke, and the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turn things upside down, hmm? Judge, let's go next, alright? Is that all? Yes, that's all. I remember it perfectly. Hmm? You're doubting me again? You're doubting a poor defenseless old man? You would be defenseless, of course, with your cheeks out. Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene. So what? Look carefully at the table. The vase is there, intact. Huh? Lost your tongue, Granddad? I think something... Oh my god, Phoenix, bro. I think something is very, 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 very weird. I don't think the old man is capping like that much. There's a limit to his bullshit. And I think that the vase is... What the hell is that spider? That shit is like this size, I think. Anyway, I think that the vase is... I was about to say not a red herring, but maybe it is. No, basically what I want to say is that the vase is actually the evidence in the testimony that proves us that something is very wrong in this case. Because I don't think, again, that the OG is 100% lying. Some huge fabrication was made to this case, let's say, with Phoenix
Objection!
backwards and Maggie backwards. I just remembered something. Yes, go on. The broken vase. It was on my table. Never mind. It startled me when that young lad collapsed, so I stood up. That must have been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean. The vase on your table? Huh? Yes, it was on my table. And that's how my groin came to be completely soaked. Show me Godot real quick. He does not care at all, bro. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos. I'd like to ask a question now. Have I, um, have I been any use at all? Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo. Wait a minute! If that's the case, there's more! I've got to say more! Oh yes, I remember something else. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom. Wait! No, not waiting, bro. I want out. I'm gonna be honest, Victor, you sapped every bit of whimsy, of goodwill I had before starting this bullshit. I was like, yo, this case, I'm gonna be honest, it started way better than the last case. Because we were on some bullshit from the get-go. Here, things seem to be pretty interesting. We see Maggie. Maggie's in some trouble. Big trouble, actually, because the case is like, we can't solve it. We can't solve it. This case is solid. Solid like crazy. And then Victor Hemp. Well, we seem to have been considerably sidetracked, and I am still not in a position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are two disparities in the testimony we have heard thus far. The mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank from his left hand, and the earpiece, which was inserted into his left ear, out of which he couldn't hear. Wow, Nick, you did it! I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts. Yes, Your Honor. There is one more thing before I call today's session to an end. One more thing, Your Honor? The witness we just heard from. He is most insistent that his testimony should be of use, so he summarized it accordingly into the statement. Okay. You may each have a copy of it, if you wish. Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret that, I know it. That's really mad, huh? Yeah, I would be too. Very well. Can we read, please? 3 copies my own, yours, and Mr. Godot's. Yes, Your Honor. When the incident occurred, I broke the vase and my seat. Okay. And I'm sorry? This isn't a piece of testimony. 5-year-old's apology. No, poor Pearl. By the way, where is Pearl? I'm guessing she went back home. Like Last case, she was here. She disappeared to go back to the village. Came back.
Objection!
Shut up. With the confirmation that it was actually the urine, and then just went back home again without telling us like goodbye? I mean, I guess. That is all. This court is adjourned. And you want to know what? This episode 2 is adjourned. This is pretty much half of the chapter. I think I'm gonna end it here. So this should be the end of part 1 of episode 3. And the next episode, of course, we're gonna continue the investigation and see what the bullshit is with this case. Obviously, Maggie is not the culprit, but we have yet to have Phoenix backwards in court and even have the tiniest little bit of information about Maggie backwards. Y'all, I'm gonna say goodbye to y'all and see y'all in the next one. Goodbye. Goodbye.